Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl Starflames, and we are back with another update. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the lawsuit that Jay-Z had submitted to the court. Because in case you guys have been keeping up, Jay-Z, he wants to sue his accuser, and we're talking about in the lawsuit that was filed last year, October, against Sean Diddy Combs. When the lawsuit was initially filed, she accused Diddy along with Celebrity A and Celebrity B. That lawsuit was amended on December 8th to reflect Jay-Z as Celebrity A. However, tonybuzbee, he was not admitted to practice in the Southern District of New York. He was brought in front of the grievance committee after it was discovered by a second attorney that he's been practicing in the Southern District of New York without any admittance. And as such, tonybuzbee applied for the Pro Act Vichy, which would have granted him the access with a sponsor, and a sponsor in this case is an attorney who is admitted to practice in the Southern District of New York. However, when tonybuzbee applied for the Pro Act Vichy, which would be the permission to go ahead with his case, it was denied because at that point in time, Busbee had already violated several codes of conduct because he should have applied for the Pro Act Vichy first. Then, once it has been granted, then he would reach out to a lawyer that has been admitted to that court. Then he would ask the lawyer to be his sponsor. And then upon the lawyer agreeing to do so, he would move forward with that attorney submitting those lawsuits on his behalf. However, Busbee did the opposite of that. He asked the lawyer, he did ask the lawyer to submit the lawsuits on his behalf, but he did not file for the Pro Act Vichy. So after filing several lawsuits, the grievance, it was denied because they're saying he had already violated several code of conduct. So the Pro Act Vichy was denied on the 11th, if not the 12th of February, and as such, he dropped the lawsuit on the 13th because without the Pro Act Vichy, he cannot proceed with the cases. And now, even the other cases that he has filed, he cannot proceed with handling those cases. However, the attorney that had submitted those lawsuits on his behalf can choose to take over the cases or abandon them completely, and as such, those accusers will have to find new attorneys to submit their lawsuit. Now, because of all of that transpired, and Jay-Z had maintained his innocence from the get-go, he sued Busbee already. He claimed that Busbee sent a demand letter to him, which made him feel as though Busbee was literally holding a gun to his head. So as such, he is suing Busbee for extortion and defamation. The judge is considering the extortion claim because the judge is saying there was no promissory note in the demand letter, like, if you give me the money, I will not go to the police. So the judge is saying that part is not holding up so much, so he's going to consider that. However, when it comes to the defamation, the judge is saying that he can literally see, malice in Busbee's intent, because Busbee did say he was not going to name the accuser until he has done thorough investigation. And within 24 hours of Busbee saying that, Busbee was seen liking a post on Twitter, and the post basically said, Jay-Z is the Celebrity A. So as such, the judge is saying Busbee did demonstrate malice towards Jay-Z, and as such, that is defamatory. So he can move forward with the defamatory claim, and they're going to go back, I believe it's the 25th of this month, to see if the extortion claim will be decided on or if it will be completely thrown out of court. Now, after that lawsuit, Jay-Z went ahead and he asked the court permission to sue Jane Doe using the pseudonym Jane Doe, because he's saying that even though this accuser is wrong in what she did, he understands that she has a history of mental health challenges coupled with other medical challenges, and he doesn't want her identity to be revealed to the public. So as such, he had filed permission to sue her under the pseudonym Jane Doe, and now the judge has responded to Jay-Z's request by a text-only order. So this is it's short, brief, and it's basically the final decision. It's a court's electronic docket system, right? Doesn't need any correspondence on this. So the judge is saying, Jay-Z, yes, you may go ahead and sue her as Jane Doe. We have attached the docket for you. So once the trial proceeds, then we're gonna have to reveal her name as the trial proceeds. But specifically, it says text-only order pending before the court is the motion for leave to proceed using pseudonym for one defendant, and it has her docket number. It says, in the meantime, the court will permit the issuance of summons with the pseudonym and will address the motion once all parties have appeared and the matter is fully briefed. Once defendant Jane Doe has been served, the proof of serve shall be filed under seal if it contains any personally identifying information, such as name, address, etc., signed by District Judge Terry F. Mora on March 10th, 2025. So it has all of that information. It says summons issued as to Jane Doe. Note to counsel has been issued, which means that tonybuzbee has been notified of this lawsuit, and as such, the summons will be sent out to Jane Doe. Once it has been served successfully, Jay-Z's attorney will be notified of this, and she will know, what day to appear in court and all of that jazz. So Jay-Z has been moving forward in his intent to take actions. Now, please note that by law, Jay-Z did not have any obligations to sue her as Jane Doe because she has lied and she dropped the lawsuit without prejudice. Or let me say, in Jay-Z's and his legal team opinion, she has lied, and as such, he could have revealed her name in the lawsuit, but he's, basically building character here. That's what he's doing. He's being diplomatic. And based on what I know of Jay-Z from his history and his public track record, even though it appears as though he's protecting Jane Doe, and I'm not saying that he's not protecting her, he's first protecting himself because he knows that if the public should identify who this is through his actions, people are going to say, JC, you did this. So by covering himself, he's also covering her. But this is not something that he had to do. He could have chosen to be messy and, include her name. However, if the lawsuit continues like for a lengthy period where both counsels have to submit, cases and stuff back and forth, it means that in the midst or, as the trial proceeds, her name will be revealed. But because even the court docket is saying for now, it is only for now. So I don't know how this is going to pan out, but the money is $20 million that's on the table. We know that she doesn't have this kind of money, but normally when, there's a lawsuit of this nature, it doesn't mean that she has to pay the $20 million up front. She can say, you know what? Currently I'm earning $50 monthly, and from the $50 monthly, I can give you $5, and I'll give you the $5 for the next 40 or 50 years. And once the information is vetted and confirmed, jayz will say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and collect the $5 over the next 50 years. And at the end of 50 years, it will be $20 million. So that's how these lawsuits are. No. So sometimes when people say, but I don't have any money for you to sue me, honey. If somebody means to be spiteful, they can sue you as poor as you are. Okay. So let's always take that into consideration. Now guys, it is your time to chime in. What's your take? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.